Why did your twin flame come into your life while you're married? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Breann, a master certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And let's just go ahead and dive right into it. And so the question is, why does your twin flame come into your life while you're married? There's so many people that I talk to, clients included, that experience their twin flame entering their life while they're currently married to someone else. And they find it very disheartening and, not understanding, like, why would it happen this way? Why didn't they, come into my life when I was single, maybe before I got married? Or maybe they're in the process of getting a divorce and they're like, well, why didn't they enter my life after my divorce was finalized? And there's a variety of reasons, or not reasons, but experiences as to, something that, most people are going through. And the answer is actually quite simple, but I'm going to break it down for you. And, I can speak from experience too. I was in a soulmate relationship for roughly about 10 to 11 years when my twin flame entered my life. And this person, my false twin flame at the time, they were in my life, around the same amount of time, but I wasn't yet awakened to the connection or aware of our journey, of the twin flame journey. And when I realized that I was experiencing a twin flame connection with someone other than, the soulmate relationship that I was in, it brought up, a lot of uncomfortable feelings because it's, you're deeply in love with your twin flame person. And this is where the answer is provided in, my story in itself. And that is, looking back in that soulmate relationship, I wasn't completely fulfilled. I was not completely satisfied. There were a lot of things that were great, but then there were also things under the surface that I wasn't acknowledging, that I didn't feel good about. And when my twin flame person entered my life, it really highlighted all of those places that I actually didn't feel good about in my current relationship. And in it highlighting that, and know that the universe is always working in your favor. And so to you, it may seem like an inopportune time for your twin flame to enter your life, but to the universe, it's the perfect time because it comes, even if you're not aware that you're desiring something, a higher love, something better for yourself, you might not be aware of that, but the desire is always there. It's always lingering in your heart. And, you may go through relationship after relationship after relationship to get clear that you desire something, the highest love of loves, which is your one true love. And that was my experience. I went through a variety of relationships to finally get clear that I'm in it for the one. Like, where is my one person? And if you're watching this video, that's the same for you. So if you're currently in a relationship, whether you're married or just a long-term relationship, or maybe you just entered a relationship and your twin flame has waltzed into your life, well, there's purpose in that. And the purpose is to bring you together with your twin flame. Because deep in your heart, if you're truly honest with yourself, the relationship that you're currently in is not fulfilling you completely. Because if it was, the universe would not have responded to the desire in your heart. It wouldn't have happened. If you were not ready for your twin flame would not appear. They would not walk into your life. And so you may believe that you're not ready, but the universe is responding to your vibration and to the frequency that you're putting out. And somewhere inside, you're saying, I am ready. This isn't completely fulfilling me. I'm not entirely happy. Where is my one true love? Where is that person that is my person? And we were only created to be with each other together. And so the universe is responding, God, source, love, the divine, is responding to a calling in your heart. And like I said, if you're truly honest with yourself, there's probably some things that are not entirely fulfilling to you. about your relationship. And now, you may come to this place of where you want to make a decision. And that is, do you want to continue with the person that you're with or maybe married to, or do you want to pursue your twin flame union? And the choice is up to you. There's no right or wrong choice here. It's basically you getting clear and deciding what path feels best for you. But know that if you have met your twin flame and you're awakened to the truth that you have a divine love, know that you can never forget that. You're always going to know that that person is out there, and they're for you and you are for them. And you don't have to pursue your twin flame journey, but there's always going to be a part of your heart that is calling you back to it. And this is where we have free will. This is where you have a choice. And you don't need to uproot your current life and run to be with your twin flame. Like, you can do it if you do choose to pursue your twin flame. You can do it in a way that is compassionate for you and all involved. And the way that you do that is you take baby steps. You get clear on what feels good to you in terms of the process. Like, what is the best way that you could see yourself moving forward that serves everyone, that is helpful for everyone around you. And you want to remember too, like, let's say you're in a situation where you feel like, well, I'm not really in a place where this is, going to work out for me or seem to work out for me. Speaking of your partner, your current partner, and you met your twin flame and you're wanting to go, move in the direction of having your twin flame union, and you feel like your partner's just, they're not going to, no matter what you do, they're not going to agree to it, and they're not on the same page as you. Well, you got to remember that if you're married and that's not your twin flame, they have a twin flame too. We all were created with a divine lover. And you're also not responsible for how they feel. You're not responsible for, their upsets. You're not responsible for being their source of happiness. And this was my experience as me and my soulmate, we were leaning on each other as our sources of happiness. And that was very unhealthy because that is codependency that breeds and grows in codependent nature and behavior, and it's totally unhealthy. And you can't have that in your twin flame union. So I had to do a lot of healing there because, you and your twin flame, you're plugged into God, you're plugged into source. And in that, you're completely free with each other. You're free in love, right? And your togetherness. So if you are experiencing this situation for yourself, know that you have free will and you can choose whichever direction you desire to go. And there's no right or wrong here. Take your time getting clear. You can even talk with someone that's on the same path as you, that's walking the twin flame journey. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a coach. And so you could book a session with me and we could talk about it, get clear on your specific personal situation and in a direction that feels good to you. And if you decide, yeah, I want to pursue my twin flame union, know that it's an inner journey that you take first. And then that inner journey naturally results in an external, result, being with your twin flame. And it doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, right? Because it's a healing journey and we don't just heal, completely overnight. There's a journey, an inner journey that you take. And yeah, so all in all, know that you have free will and you're not responsible for anyone's feelings. We're all responsible for our own. And inevitably is probably not the right word to use here, but what I'm trying to say is, all in all, follow your heart, follow your bliss, follow that good feeling, and wherever that leads you, then follow in that direction, because that's what matters most, is your happiness, and wherever you find that to be, that is perfect for you, and you do that. All right, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.